Almost everyone knows that Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity by flying a kite in an electrical thunderstorm. And he did this because the electrical lightning connected to the electrical key on the string. It's because of this discovery that we have electricity in our homes and businesses today. Now, we get this electricity through a power outlet, is what's known as a receptacle. Although it is very simple in design, we do have issues with it, and there are faults that happen when we use these things. Now, Nikola Tesla took Benjamin Franklin's discovery and created it to where it was more adaptable and acceptable in the homes. And he once said that life is and will ever be an equation incapable of solution, but there are certain known factors. Well, life I cannot help you with, but it is these certain known factors that I can help you with regarding an electrical problem. Some of these problems that I'm going to talk about are a neutral connection coming off the receptacle, what's known as a hot wire coming off the receptacle, and the breaker that's in the electrical panel. Now, the first thing is the electrical connection of the neutral wire. If you have your receptacle and your neutral wire is loose like that, this will create heat and eventually cause the electrical receptacle to quit working. Now, you have what are called joints of wire that go back to the electrical panel from the electrical receptacle, and all of these have wire nut connections and need to be able to make sure that the wires do not come loose or do not pull out. Now, the hot wire connection is on the opposite side of the receptacle, and it is the dark wire or the black wire. In it too, if it is loose, it will generate heat and further destroy the receptacle connection, and eventually will cause it to start melting. So you need to make sure that wire is tight on the screw. And the same thing with the neutral wire. The hot wire has joints made up back to the electrical panel, and these need to be tight to ensure a good electrical connection. Now, last but not least would be the electrical breaker. Most of the time these do not fail, but on occasion they have been known to fail. And what they will do is they will keep tripping to the off position. You reset it 2 or 3 times, it keeps doing that. It's probably your electrical breaker connection. Now, in the end, we've all had electrical problems and issues with these type of outlets. And now that you understand some of the problems, you're better able to comprehend what causes these problems on the connection to the electrical receptacle. Electricity is a valuable commodity, and it is very important to us today in our lives and where we're at. And remember what comedian George Goebel said. He said, without electricity, we'd all be watching TV by candlelight.